They completely hijacked our entire planet. So when they showing you Russia versus Ukraine, that's a lot of the celestial beings warring against them. And then they showing you the disagreement that's going on between them amongst themselves when they saying Russia versus Ukraine. They not gonna put out the article and be like, hey, what's really going on is we over here having a spiritual warfare and we getting our ass kicked. So we have to stage this spiritual warfare as war amongst ourselves. And on top of that, we really are arguing amongst ourselves because we're losing this overall war. All right, that's what's going on with Russia versus Ukraine. And then if you notice, they're already giving you the propaganda to make America join in with the war. So they already got you set up for the 1-2 for America to join it. Even when they said from jump, when they was like, hey, when Biden was like, hey, if Russia does anything to Ukraine, then the U.S. gonna intervene. Remember that conversation, and then that conversation happened, and then Russia got in. Russia invaded Ukraine. We're going off what they showing you, right? Russia invaded Ukraine, all right? And then after Russia invaded Ukraine, all of a sudden, the U.S. said they ain't got nothing to do with that. People start making memes and talking shit about the U.S., right? There's people that's really caught up in the politics, in the real politics of believing what they seeing is real. So they caught up in the politics. They're like, oh, yeah, the U.S. ain't on shit. And then you're not paying attention to how at the same time the U.S. still allegedly is supplying weaponry to Ukraine. So that's them setting you up for the 1-2 of, okay, now America eventually intervenes. Like in every war, America has intervened, all right? And then America intervenes, and then now you see what's really going on, right? You're going to see it's all an illusion. All the politicians are clones and crisis actors, all right? All of this is to distract you from the fact that this shit is over with. The war that's taking place over there has nothing to do with a Russia versus Ukraine, where it's nuclear war going back and forth with each other. That's a spiritual war. That's a whole spiritual war. No different than in the Gullah War. It's how they told you that we didn't do what we did. How they told you in the Mexican-American War that America was fighting the Mexicans. That's a fucking lie. They was fighting us, and every war they was fighting us. You get what I'm saying? Every war they was always fighting us. Even in the motherfucking Vietnamese War, in the Vietnam War rather, they was fighting us. So right now they have to put eyes on what's going on over there in what you want to call Europe. Let's just say Europe, because if you know anything about Ukraine, Ukraine is one of Europe's biggest countries. So that's a war in where, y'all? Europe. Now, you asked me the last time you seen niggas warring in Europe. Go back in history. When the last time you seen two countries in Europe warring? It's usually Europe warring against another motherfucker or coming together as one to go against another motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a spiritual war taking place. You see what I'm saying? The Celestials is over there, right? So it's a spiritual war, celestial tax, right? A higher form of energy being used. They losing that war. So now since they've been losing this war against the Celestials, which are actually elemental beings, elemental warriors of the planet. So you gotta understand what's going on over right there is war in Europe. Don't even get caught up in like who it's supposed to be, Russia versus Ukraine or any of that. Look at it like it's war in Europe, which is where all the world powers at. You know what I'm saying? The UK, United Kingdom, all that, what they call political powers that be, you know, all that still come from Europe. Remember, don't get caught up in USA. Who the fuck own the USA? Spain, nigga. The Spaniards was the ones that set sail, nigga. And where is Spain located? In Europe, nigga. The Spaniards set sail and took over. If we going off what they taught us in their American history, right? Let's look at their lives. The Spaniards set sail and came to America. So then the Spaniards took over America and renamed it America, nigga. America is named after Amerigo Vespucci. That he's Spanish. You know what I'm saying? These are your Spaniards, right? And these are your Spaniards, right? So never forget that, nigga. Never forget that, nigga. Like, you don't get called America, nigga. America, whoever the president of America is the president of the company. You know what I'm saying? That's just the company. The motherfuckers who run this shit is in Europe, nigga. They're in Europe. You know what I'm saying? This is one company. And all the other countries are companies. But the powers, the motherfuckers who are responsible for our downfall, for socially engineering all this bullshit that we go through, are stationed in motherfucking Europe, nigga. And they can't leave, nigga. Because why? They are bound there, nigga. This is your rope. You can never leave outside of this your rope. You are bound to the dead part of the land. We did that a long time ago. They can't leave that motherfucker. You feel me? They can't leave that motherfucker. You feel me? If they gonna leave, they have to completely leave the actual realm. You feel me? That's why they had people burning CERNs. They created CERN to burn all these wormholes into the stratosphere to be able to travel back and forth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they did that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that it's war taking place in Europe. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should look at. And it's not like normally how it is. It's normally Europe versus somebody. Because when you say America, America is still ran by Europe, nigga. So when you're saying America, you should still dollar. Why you getting caught up in that? If you understand what's really going on, nigga, the euros is the dollar. It's the same motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? And the same motherfuckers that print up the pesos, print up the euros. The same motherfuckers print up the yen. For the Asians, print up the motherfucking dollar, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? And who are they? Who is these motherfuckers printing up all the euros? You get what I'm saying? Printing up the dollars, printing up the ducats, printing up the motherfucking the yen. You know what I'm saying? Printing up all that shit. Right? The same motherfuckers. And where are they located? In Europe. And right now, what's going on? War in Europe. So if you can understand that, you be like, okay, well, who the fuck is Europe warring against? Who the fuck? Russia. Russia will be considered the second biggest company under the USA that they have. So Russia versus, you might as well say the USA. And then you got the USA already lingering around it. If you go this, we're jumping in. You feel me? They launched the nuclear strike, so we need to jump in, y'all. Who y'all jumping in against? Who y'all fighting against? Because we know them nukes don't even work no more. So who is y'all fighting against? And why the fuck should we give a fuck in America if it is Russia versus Ukraine? Why the fuck as Americans should we give a fuck? That's what you should ask yourself. Fuck you telling us for, nigga. We got our own issues over here. Let's say you're not even awoke to what's going on. The fact they still telling you that, you should be like, okay, why the fuck is y'all? Okay, I can see bringing it up to us. Nigga, y'all got this shit trending on every platform over here for us. Fuck they got to do with us, nigga. We got our own shit going on, niggas. We got our own shit going on. We still trying to come off this Hot Sauce 19 bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all still want niggas to pay this, pay that. Y'all ain't gave us nothing, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Nigga, prices ain't going up. Nigga, you know, shit getting, you know, shelves getting a little empty around this bitch, you know, shit taking a little longer to restock on the low. Y'all playing around like, and y'all want to come to us with some other shit, nigga. We don't give no fuck about that. That's how you should feel, right? You should be like, why they promoting it so hard to us though? Normally you just say the shit and we don't hear about it no more. All the shit that happen on there, you normally have to watch world news, nigga, to know what's going on in the world. You get what I'm saying? That's normally how it used to be. You literally have to watch world news to know what the fuck is going on in the world. Because they really only just tell you the shit that's going on in the country. And nigga, even in the country, nigga, your shit be limited to your state. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever city, state you in, y'all got y'all own Fox, y'all own NBC, y'all own ABC. And it's in every state, but it's just different names though, you know what I'm saying? Like pay attention, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to media, right? Like how they do it, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Every city got their own little news feed, but guess what? If some shit big enough, it'll go national and we'll all know about it. All the international shit, it'd be like, they'll bring it up and then shit, they dealing with, this shit is in our feed heavy, trending. So what's really going on? Why should we give a fuck if it ain't something bigger going on here? Y'all feel what I'm saying? That's what one should ask themselves, like, and look and think about the spiritual location.